Welcome back to Guess What Podcast with your host, Troy Seals.
And Larissa Rios.
Yes. So today we're going to be doing a topic called Screened Out. A lot of you guys are too tuned into your devices, and I feel like this is like a really heavy topic as well as fun that we can like really tackle together.
Yeah, and I feel like we're gonna have some things this episode in which we even, are gonna have to hold each other accountable to see how much we've been on screens and social media and all the things, technology, I guess you can say, because it does take a lot of our time a lot of times.
It really does. And a lot of times, like we say that we're so good at multitasking and this and that. And it turns out we're not as good as we thought we were.
Yeah, I had someone one time at work say that there's no such thing as multitasking because you cannot give your attention to too many things at once. I never believed it because I'm a great multitasker, but maybe it is true. And really, we can't do that. So, this episode should be a good one.
It really should. It really should. Okay, so, all right. So, are we gonna hop into good things?
Yes. Let's see. What are some good? I did not think about this prior to this episode. So my good thing will be that in about a couple of weeks, I will be heading over to Europe. So it will be pretty nice and fun to be able to do a little girls trip. So it'll be good.
That's really cool. That's a nice little trip.
Yeah.
My good thing is recently I was able to like go back home for the 4th of July and like visit some family. So that was a nice, really good trip. Well deserved like vacation. So
That's good.
yeah.
All right. So we have some hot takes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. All right. So I feel like a lot of people. Hello, welcome everybody. To our next all right. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome back.
Like when people post, like the influencers post things and then people see it, how they react to it.
Yes.
I think a lot of people just, well, first off, influencers usually are posting the ups from their lives, not usually the downs, which is fine, right? Because we want to see happy things. But what I would say is that people sometimes get caught up in that, and so I've gotten caught up in that. And you have to kind of check yourself to make sure that you don't, because not everything is what it seems. And just because these influencers are, showcasing the good parts of their life does not mean that they're not going through things just like we are whenever we're scrolling through and, seeing what they're posting. So I think there's a balance. Like, I love to see great things and I love to scroll and be like, oh my gosh, that person this, that person that is all great. But you just have to make sure that you keep in mind that that's not the whole story.
It's exactly like they're posting stuff that they're going out, they're having fun. They might be like in a fancy restaurant, but it's in most people cannot afford to live like that on a day-to-day basis. Right. And it's okay to like have like a nice chill day in or just have dinner with your family. You don't have to go to like a 5-star restaurant every night and wear the latest jewelry and stuff like that. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, my hot take is getting news from social media. Like, I feel like a lot of people, I've done this many times, where I'll go to work and like, oh my gosh, did you see this? And it's like, it's not true news. It's news from Instagram. I'm not the one who gets it from TikTok, but I've had people say, oh my god, did you see the news? And I was like, what? Like, what happened? And they're like, whatever. I'm like, oh, where did you see it? Oh, TikTok. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know that I fully believe that. But the problem is, a lot of the news are, in social media for a lot of, actually multiple generations. And I think that's something that people who spread the news and news media outlets need to be aware of. Maybe they are. But that is how misinformation gets spread so fast, because you see a headline or a meme or a one post or something, and you're like, that is news, right? So I always, every time I see it, I have to then go to Google and check the news source and make sure that there's an article on it. And I just wish there was some sort of I don't know, Instagram could verify. If there's a post or something, there's a little verification on the left or the right, just saying this is verified news. So from a verified source, so that we knew if it was true news, because I feel like all of our news come from social media. And I say all this, I probably just need to watch the actual news and call it a day, but I do not watch the actual news. So a lot of times I do get my news from social media, or it's a clip from ABC, CNN, Fox, whatever, saying what the news is, which is fine, but again, headlines can be so misconstrued in social media, and a lot of times you see people coming out and saying, oh, well, that's not true, this is the truth, and I'm like, how do they get that information? So anyway, I think getting your news from social media is a bad thing. It's just the most common thing, and I do it all the time, and I'll probably continue to do it, but I don't think it's the most accurate to get it from social media.
I don't think so either. I think they have a button or something, or sometimes they have something that shows that it's AI.
Oh, okay.
If a video is AI, I'm not sure if they have a label saying that this may be not true. I think on Twitter or right there.
Twitter, you mean X?
That's the bird app to me forever. I don't know. I do not agree. They should have never called it X. As soon as they called it X, it started getting a little weird. So I have to kind of back up off of it. But I think you're right. It's to the point where if someone sees a picture with big blocky letters, they think it's happening.
Yeah.
They think that's true. I'm kind of guilty of it too. I'm like, oh shit,
that's what's happening.
Michael Jackson is frozen. I just different stuff. It looks so believable.
You're just what?
They have crazy captions and stuff. People buy it. So
You just said Michael Jackson is frozen.
yeah, they say Walt Disney is, but so just when you guys see something, make sure you double check, make sure you verify that it's correct, and just have multiple sources. I know it seems like a lot of work to watch the news, but I think it's important.
Yes, so let's get our news from a news outlet. Even though I will say, just in general, the media is also not the great thing. It's not the greatest thing either. I really wish someone would just tell me where's a good source of information, for different things. I know different outlets have different types of information, but what is a good true source of information? And I will do our research on things, but at this point, there's so much out there, you just never know.
I think nowadays you have to have multiple sources, because even like you said, the news outlets, they have their own narrative they want to push.
Yeah.
And they can be bought.
Which is very annoying. I just wish that there was an unbiased, just factual news outlet, and there probably is, and I just don't know it. I don't know.
What happened to journalism?
Yeah. Are you looking for something?
I thought my water bottle was.
Your water bottle's not there.
It's down there.
You seem to be reaching for something over there.
I'm parched.
Alright, so those are our two hot takes. Do we get our news from social media? Is that good, bad, not great? And posting only the good stuff. How does that affect others? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Should we post everything? Not necessarily, but what should we post? And if only posting good things is not the greatest thing for everybody else who's watching. So
right.
Those are our two hot takes. Thanks.
For sure. I guess now we're moving on to our story time.
Yay!
All right, so So looks like we have a couple things here. One is like the illusion of choice. I believe that goes back to like social media as far as like comparison as well as seeing like all these different people around the world. And I think that could happen because like back in the day, people used to just see someone, they're like, oh, I want to date my neighbor. But now they want to date a Kardashian.
That's you, Troy.
I
You want to date a Kardashian.
I
Used to want to date a Kardashian, not anymore. They're problematic.
What is it? I feel like Troy at one point said that he, like a Kardashian would date him. Which one was it? See,
What?
here we go.
If they got to know me,
They won't.
not right now, no. But you know, it's just
Even if they got to know you, they wouldn't date you.
I'm charming, so I don't know.
Like, I'm just saying. I feel like
Everyone has a shot as long as like you really get to know somebody, and y'all really hit it off. It could happen, but I don't necessarily want to date a Kardashian anymore. So.
I am speechless at his confidence that he truly believes a Kardashian would like him.
I think I'm a cool guy. So.
I know I'm not sounding mean about this. Like, I cannot be there. Like,
I'm a cool guy. I'm working on a six pack. I'm the full package.
Okay. Wow. Wow. This is okay. All right. We went there. Which Kardashian would you want to date? Let me guess. Kim. No, actually, I don't think it's Kim. I think you like somebody else.
who do you think of?
I think it's Kendall.
Is that the model?
And she's not a Kardashian technically, it's Jenner, but yes, she's the model.
It used to be Kim, but that's too much going on now. And plus, you know, I respect Kanye.
You respect Kanye?
Well, I don't want to say that.
What? What?
Well, it's a lot going on. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say, yeah, Kendall. Kendall.
I'm fine with Kendall. If I were to meet a Kardashian, I think it would either be Khloe or Kylie.
Khloe or Kylie?
Yeah, Khloe's pretty cool. Kylie is just Kylie. I also like Kendall. I like them all. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Sorry.
But yeah, okay. Alright, well, Troy, this is your shot to Kendall. And Kendall, if you're
Isn't
watching,
she married or something?
Kendall is not married.
Oh.
Courtney is married. She's the only one who's married.
See, I don't keep up with the Kardashians.
Oh,
Courtney is married. She's the only one who's married.
see, I don't keep up with the Kardashians.
That's fine, because that show is ended. So keeping up with the Kardashians are a thing. It's now just the Kardashians.
Okay.
So you don't have to keep up with them anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I do. So, anyways, yes, I know Kendall is not married. I don't even know if she has a boyfriend right now. So there you go. This is your shot. Kendall, if you're watching, Troy says if you were to know him, you would love him. So
That's what they do.
that
That's what they do now.
do not
I don't know.
do not just what we do, which is the right way to do it. Right here.
What's the new way?
Is this way, right? Or this way, like this? I don't know. It's not normal. It's fine. Here. That's what it is. Okay. Anyways,
Alright.
coming back. So you were talking about dating and social media.
Yes. So
Yes. So, and I also think it may be tempting. You know, say you're like in like a relationship, you're in a monogamous relationship. You may go on social media. You may like be liking a bunch of pictures that your significant other may not like, and you know they may come across it, and that may cause trouble in paradise. Or you may see someone that you're interested in, and you DM them. You know, it's just a lot more temptation out there now that you have social
You
media.
should not be liking those pictures. Y'all know y'all shouldn't be liking those pictures, and y'all do. And then y'all get caught, and then you just sorry you got caught. But that's all right. But yes, you're correct. There's a lot of more temptation,
Mm.
I think, in social media. I also think it, it's a lot of like unrealistic expectations of
Yeah.
what each person wants in a relationship. Like they see all these things on social media, and like girls are like, oh my god, I want you to do all these things that I saw on social media, right? And when they don't get that, that's a problem. Same for when guys see girls and they look a certain way, they're like, that's what I want. And it's like, well, sometimes that's not realistic.
Exactly. Like, there's this woman at my job. Like every month, she receives flowers from her boyfriend, and this past month was her birthday, so she received like a giant bouquet that was like this tall, like from the floor up to here. And there was a couple of women on the floor was like, well, why doesn't my man do that and this and that? And I was like, think about that. If that's seen on social media, that's multiplied times a million. And it's like now every guy has to buy a bouquet of flowers like this for a birthday. He probably bought out the flower shop. That's
I
not
mean,
what?
As you were telling this story, I'm like, well.
See, if you put that on social media, guys, we don't have a chance. Do not put that on social media.
This is the thing. Flowers like that's
You know how many flowers that was? You know how much that costs?
face.
That costs a lot of money.
I'm just saying, like what are we talking exactly? Because I didn't feel like you should bring flowers to your
Well, flowers, sure. It was like in a stand, and it was
So
this.
he's a good man.
No, he does this every month.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so don't post all that on social media, or
Well,
else
now
it'll
I
cause
know.
trouble for people. Well, this is one person.
I mean, what do y'all think? Is that good? Like every month he shows appreciation for his woman? I think that's great.
That's a bit much, fellas. It's a bit much, but yeah. So it raises expectations unnecessarily, and it can cause trouble for other people.
I guess. I do like the flowers though.
I noticed when I was out and about at I was at Whole Foods
And I
What are we
noticed
doing at
that
Whole Foods?
shopping. You don't think I go to Whole Foods?
No.
Well, it's not too far from my apartment, and
Okay.
I kind of I was in a hurry. I didn't feel like going to Ralph's. If
I was
y'all,
gonna say, I'm like, you're not a Whole Foods guy.
I'm slowly becoming it. I went in there because they have like certain brands that are nice. But I went in there. All right, so I went in there looking for something.
Okay.
And I was trying to get this particular product, and I couldn't find anyone to help me. Is that a Whole Foods thing? And then I don't like that.
Oh my god.
And then I found one person. I went up to them. I started talking to them, and they act like I had a gun or something. They were just like, oh.
True, what?
They would look like they were terrified. It was like, oh.
Were you looking okay?
I just came from work. I almost had a suit on. I had a button down, like some
Maybe you
slacks.
just looked intimidating.
I was smiling. I said, hi.
You sound just like that because I wouldn't.
Well, no, now I'm forcing it. Now I'm forcing it. Now I'm like, but I just sounded normal. I said, hey, hi, listen, is that all the peanut butter that you have?
is that the only
Is that
option?
what we're talking about? Peanut butter? This is what we're talking
That's what I
about.
was looking for. I just wanted a peanut butter sandwich after work.
Oh,
So I went into Whole Foods, and the girl, she just was like scared. I'm like, I'm sorry, is everything all right? She said, that's the peanut butter. I said, yeah, that is, but is that like the only option, or is there is it further down the aisle? Like,
what?
and that's it. I said, okay, all right. I'm like, that was not supposed to be that hard. It could have just been, yes, that's all our options.
Okay.
But I feel like social media, phones, and screen time has caused extroversion to decline, because that should have been that tough to say that.
Try. What?
Yeah, that's something that I noticed. So I kind of made a note of that. I said, okay.
This
I don't
is
know that you've actually told me the story before. And I apologize, you guys, if you hear a little congestion. I'm getting off of being, I don't know, sick, allergies, I don't know what it is. But, so I apologize if you hear that. But, okay, so we're talking peanut butter.
I like peanut butter.
Okay, I hate peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this girl, you're talking to her, and I'm assuming you're saying that extroversion has declined because she just couldn't hold a conversation with you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Lack of social skills.
Oh, from a peanut butter conversation.
Yeah, you need the social skills of a 9-year-old to go through that. You don't. It shouldn't have been tough.
Could it be that she just didn't like you?
I'm not trying to flirt with her. She had a uniform on. She's at work. She was stocking items.
This is too much, I guess.
this is Whole Foods.
Okay, so you think people are too into like phones, technology, social media, all things, because I also want to make sure that we're clear that this is not just social media, it's really just all type of screens.
Yes.
So you think people are too much into that they are losing the extroversion skills that come with just interacting with people because they're just too focused on technology.
People feel more comfortable texting and communicating through a device than they do in person.
Don't you like texting more? Didn't we do this?
Well, listen, like I can still talk to someone in person. I'm really more of an in-person type of guy.
Like you hang out with me in person.
You get the best part of me.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Warm bundle of joy in person. But
said a warm bundle of joy. Yeah. For those who have met Troy in person, please.
Ain't I amazing?
Comment. Okay. Okay. That's great.
Well, yeah. So I feel like that's causing. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I can see. I do think the more we lean onto technology, into technology, the more our social skills are affected. I do believe that. But I also believe there's like introverts and there's extroverts. Maybe she was just an introvert who did not care to talk to you.
I'm an introvert.
And that is debatable.
At work, I get on the phone. I'm like, oh,
You're not an introvert. We can have this argument all day long. You are not an introvert.
I'm like,
Out of the both of us, you're not the introvert.
I'm an introvert, but at work I get on the phone like, hi, how are you, sir? How may I help you? Blah, blah, blah. So I get on the phone. I just be tired.
She's not an introvert. I don't even know where to look at this point. You're not an introvert. He's not an introvert. This is not a true statement.
Yeah, I am.
You're not.
If you ask anyone else outside of you, they would, oh yeah, he's an introvert.
No!
Yeah. If you ask people at work, they'll say he's an introvert.
Okay. It's funny because if you ask people at my job, they're going to be like, Larissa's an extrovert. She's always so bubbly. She's always a social butterfly. And I'm really not. Well, I'm really not. Well, at work, they might think I am, but I'm really not. I'm really not. Anyway. You're not the introvert. I'm the introvert. It doesn't matter. But I do think, yes, I agree with you that I do think technology has decreased social abilities and skills. Yeah, but also, like, there are still people that are so extroverted and so
that is true.
out there that I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, let us know what you think.
And that was one person, but I have noticed different times. But there are, regardless, they're going to be like people super extroverted.
I see it more in children. Like, they're so connected to technology so early on. Like, if we're gonna have kids, they're not gonna be that connected to technology. Like, you're gonna pick up and read a book or you're gonna go outside and play with your friends, which we'll talk about here in a second. But like, I do not agree with being on like technology 24/7 because I do think that I don't know. You just don't learn social skills. Yeah, you don't learn how to socialize with kiddos, but I find it more common in kids now. Like someone, like a parent, would be like, here, take this tablet and go all the time. It's okay if you do it like if you're on a plane ride or something, but like all the time seems, I don't know. Maybe I'm judging and I'm not even a parent yet.
Do you think there should be like an age limit, like when it comes to like kids having devices?
I mean, I couldn't say, I guess, because again, I don't have kiddos, but I do think that there is an age limit. Like, if I was a parent, I'm saying this, but I just don't know because I don't know the day to day. I would say probably nothing, like no one has like a device under like 6 or 7. 6, 7. I did that the other day with Cece on the phone, and she was like, Marissa, why are you do not need to do that. And I'm honestly too old to do that, but now it's in my brain. So, but that's what I would say. I feel like that's also maybe too old, and people are gonna be like, well, you don't know, like you need to distract them sooner. But I don't know. That's when I'm for sure under 6, but like should not. I don't know. My mind might change once I have kids.
I think you might be right, because it's like their brains don't stop developing until you're like 25.
Right.
So it's like at that age their mind is like clay.
Yeah.
It's just for them to get so attached to that device, it'll be difficult for them to like actually read and this and that.
Right.
And I heard that that's actually a problem in a lot of schools.
Right.
It's a mosquito.
Okay.
It was bothering me.
He like looked at me.
Chasing.
Oh.
See, that's what I was talking about.
Oh.
I was trying to warn you.
I was debating whether or not we should keep this part of the podcast. The thing is, I do not like bugs, and I get really scared of.
Let's be careful. It's the
Bugs.
It's some West Nile going around.
What did you say?
Let's just keep.
What did you say?
It's okay. It's all right.
What did you say?
It's all
Where
right.
is it?
It's gone. I don't know where it's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point is, here the point is, no devices for children. That's what we think.
Yeah.
Unless completely necessary. And again, this is coming from 2 people who currently do not have children, so our opinions may change once we do.
Right.
So yeah. Okay. What is next? Oh, so yeah, I was talking about that a little bit earlier. That I feel like I was looking at these things on Instagram, that getting my news from Instagram, that people no longer go outside to like play. Like before, you knew that once those lights came on, it was time to get back inside. Or like you could actually go and ride your bike, or like walk down the street, or you would knock onto your friend's home to be able to hang out that night, like, or that afternoon. So like you don't do that anymore. You don't go walk up and like knock. Can we go out? Can we go outside? Can we play? Like you don't do that anymore. I remember having to do that in Spain. Like I would just go walk down. Well, I lived a little bit further, but walk down, or have my dad drop me off at my friend's house after school so that we could hang out. Like that doesn't happen anymore. Now you're on social media. You're having to post by a certain time, or you have to make sure that you go somewhere where it's Instagrammable, which I've done it, like, and I don't mind it. It's just you're constantly thinking about what you're gonna post or what you're gonna use technology for, versus just taking in nature. Like even when you go to go on a trip or something, like we don't take in just nature a lot of times. So I think that that's really important to be able to do. And I think going outside and just like having a walk or playing around is fine. Now, if you're in this, like today we're actually in Houston, and so if you're in this Houston heat, that's a very different conversation, because there's no way I'm going outside in this Houston heat. But when it's not like this, I feel like people should just go outside and have a nice walk.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like it's okay to like take pictures and like enjoy and embrace like what you're doing,
Right.
but don't lose track of the moment. Don't go out with the intention to like, oh, let me curate my page
Right.
today. Like, like there are days where you can do that, but you're gonna miss out on a lot of life.
You are.
And I remember when I was younger, this wasn't the Stone Ages. I'm not that old. There was a hurricane in Houston. It was Hurricane Ike. That knocked the power out and everything. And I think that was in 2008.
It was.
And I was playing Monopoly with my family with candlelight and stuff like that. And then my friends came and knocked on our door, and I ended up going outside and playing football because our phones were dead. So they had to come, and they came unannounced.
And I had a phone then?
Yeah, I had a phone. I had a phone in high school. In middle school, I had a phone.
Yeah, I guess I did too.
I had a flip phone.
Yeah, I had the Motorola, like the pink one.
The T-Mobile White. I was smooth. I just flipped the phone. What's your number? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not giving out all the free game yet. But yeah, so that was fun.
Okay. Hurricane Ike, I remember it being our welcome to the United States.
Really? For you?
Yes, it sure was. So, yay, Hurricane Ike. Okay. So go outside. The takeaway of this is go outside, have fun, play, go on a walk, hike, whatever, do more nature things. Let's all try to be a little bit outside of the technology realm. I don't mind technology. This is not a hatred of technology. I don't mind it at all, but I do think we spend a good amount of time with technology, and I feel like we all need to just do better and not spend so much time on our phones or tablets or computers or this podcast. Just watch this. This is good.
Or even listen to us while you're working out.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get active.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to check our screen time live. I have not checked that, so I don't know what it is. But we'll see. We'll see what it comes up with. I'm a little scared because usually when it comes on Sundays, it's like 7 hours. I'm like, oh my god. So let's see how much time it is. Troy, have you ever checked your screen time, by the way?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
No. You know, it pops up on my phone
Yeah.
and it tells me. That's
Okay.
the only time.
So let's see what your screen time is this time around. You want to get your phone?
Sure.
This is you guys. We have not checked his. I think you can just go to settings and then screen time, and it should give you the like the average. And feel free to join us and check your screen time.
All right, so I have the daily average,
Okay.
and it says 5 hours and 31 minutes.
Okay. What, daily?
Yeah.
No, weekly.
What are you trying to say? You trying to say it's bad?
Yes, it's
Well,
bad.
you know, we have 24 hours in a day.
Which 8 of them you should be asleep. You should get 8 hours of sleep.
I woke up at like
Oh,
5
okay.
a.m. today, and I was just
You
up.
what?
I woke up at 5 a.m. today.
Just so that you guys know, so that you don't think we're going crazy, there is a mosquito here and it's driving me insane.
It's, again, we're used to it. See, that's what I was telling you. I was telling you about
Just-
this.
And I'm itchy already, so I know it's coming at me. Okay.
So do you want me to look even further? Or?
Yeah, what continue? Let's see.
All right, so screen time today is 4 hours and 1 minute.
Today.
I'm doing good.
No, what? It's not even, it's 5:39.
See, it's not a lot on social media. It's 33 minutes on Instagram, 38 minutes on Threads, 32 minutes on TikTok, 19 minutes messages, 15 minutes on voice memos. So I'll be doing that. I'll be recording myself, making music.
Okay.
Safari 11 minutes, mail 10 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't sound like it adds up to that much time.
But it does. That's okay.
It says social.
In general, it's 2 hours and 3 minutes. Productivity and finance is 25 minutes. Utilities 16 minutes.
But your average per day is about 5 hours.
It's 5 hours.
Daily average 5 hours and 31 minutes.
What's your weekly average?
Let's see, 33 hours and 7 minutes
Okay.
for a week. 15 hours for social media.
Ooh.
10 hours for entertainment.
Okay. Let's see what mine says.
All right. So Larissa, did you get your screen time? What is your screen time?
I feel like I should not share this right now.
You shouldn't.
No, I shouldn't.
It's what is it? Twice as much as mine.
I want to say that I have to be on social media more often now because of the podcast. So
Okay.
And I travel a lot more, so I have to use my device to like watch movies while I'm traveling.
Mosquitoes out
Oh my
to
God.
get her.
You're gonna see this. You're gonna laugh at me this entire episode. That mosquito was right in my face. Just saying.
That's Texas for you.
Get it!
I didn't get him. I didn't get him. It's okay.
Useless.
Hey, you didn't get him either.
Oh my God, it was right there.
He's small.
He is small and mighty. Okay. So I will share. I did travel a lot more this week. This is a thing.
Cue excuses in 5.
So my daily average is 7 hours and 36 minutes. It is 48% from last week up. So you see, last week I was in the 3. It must have been like 3 or 4 hours because I was 48% more.
So okay, all right, and that's probably because you were posting.
And I was traveling, so I
Okay.
was using my phone.
But 2 hours more a week. Than
Correct. Let's see. How do I see all in my activity? Okay, so today, how did this happen today? I was not on my phone this much. Oh wait, when you're listening to music, does this count? Because I take a long shot.
I think it might count.
Oh well, that's right. That's why.
Well, it does. It should say if it counts, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. Hold on. So today was 6 hours and 38 minutes. For Instagram was 1 hour and 18 minutes. Safari was 36 minutes. United was 21 minutes. See, United. I'm just saying. Let's see. It doesn't say if I'm in my like Spotify.
Well, I don't know. It probably doesn't count that then.
Oh. So social is 1 hour and 43 minutes, others 29 minutes, creativity is 26.
Does it say entertainment?
No, it just says creativity.
Oh.
Can you zoom in? Y'all saw how he made fun of me for not being able to zoom in? So mean. Anyway. That's my... Why are you looking at me like that?
That's your screen time?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you were talking about the whole Zoom.
Because you made fun of me.
It was funny.
Okay. Yeah. So 7 hours. I really thought that was the weekly average,
No.
not the daily average. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I really thought that was the weekly average. When I get it on Sunday, why would they only come out on Sundays and say that's the screen time? You're gonna believe that that's weekly, not daily.
It's a lot more than me.
I was so excited that I was gonna be like, oh, my weekly is only 7 hours.
She thought wrong.
That was the reality check right there. That's fine. Make sure you check out your screen time and see how much you're spending on your phone, and know that it's a daily average, not a weekly average. That's what I thought it was. All right. So now for the best part of the podcast, as you already know, here we go with Troy's take.
All right. Thank you, Larissa, for that lovely introduction. And today, in the true manner of us going into Screened Out, we're going to talk about the effects of video games on young adults. All right, so based on my research from Harvard Health Publishing, video games have a variety of like positive, but as well as a bunch of negative effects. So, right, I'm gonna start off by talking about the potential like addictions that it can cause. So, as far as like gaming, it can be associated with a variety of different psychological problems, and it can lead to addictions, and people can experience like withdrawals, like tolerance levels to it can change, loss of interest in other activities, as well as like loss of relationships, educational or career opportunities. Some people could be just ended up, instead of like, oh, like let me apply for jobs, they just end up like, oh, I'll just play this game a little bit longer, and next thing you know, it turns into hours, it turns into days, turns into weeks, turns into the rest of your life. So try to put a limit on how much you play, and just try to like set that standard. And I think that as an adult, that is something that you should do naturally. But if you're younger, like if you're a parent, try to monitor your kids as far as like their playtime, because that could affect their development as well as like their behaviors in the future. So there are also other negative impacts. The research appears to be mixed, because there are positive impacts, like and it all depends on the game that you're playing. Say for instance you're playing like an educational game, that can actually increase your cognitive abilities and like help with problem solving, as well as like hand-eye coordination. But nothing beats like actually going outside and interacting with your friends and contributing to society in some way. And I know that nowadays with screens, a lot of people, they build community by actually getting online, talking to their friends, and mixing and mingling. But there's nothing wrong with actually like making an effort to connect outside and say, hey, let's go skating, let's go hoop, let's play some football. Or how do you say it?
Football.
What she said. Let's do that, and just try to keep it. Yeah, just try to keep a watch on it, just to make sure that everything should be done in moderation. And that's all I have for Troy's take.
All right, Troy's take. Love it. Thank you, Troy.
You're welcome.
That was great. All right, you guys, so we are at the end of our podcast. My episode today, like I said, or like Troy said, actually, it was Screened Out. It's all about technology and just where our focus and our attention is at. Hopefully you liked it. Let us know in the comments what you think about screen time, what you think about technology, what you think about in contrast to like just having that human to human, person to person interactions. Just let us know what you think, and hopefully you enjoyed this podcast today.
Yes, and I had a great time, and also that inspired me to actually like not be so screened out myself. So I hope y'all did enjoy it.
Yeah, make sure that you just take this and try to just have some time for yourself. That's probably my biggest takeaway. Is just I'm gonna make more time to, just like you said, try to disconnect a little bit and just enjoy and live in the moment a little bit more, because I feel like I don't do that as much.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the Guess What podcast. See you next week.
See you next week.